Hi all. Today I'll be discussing the step-by-step process of Cognizant's interview process for freshers. This interview may occur either as an on-campus interview or an off-campus interview. So I joined Cognizant as a programming analyst trainee under the GenC category. I have cracked all the rounds of this interview. And if you're going to apply for apply in Cognizant as a fresher, you will see a couple of categories, okay? There are GenC Elevate, GenC Next, and GenC Pro, I think. So I applied under GenC category, and if you have no or like minimal programming experience, you can apply under GenC category. If you have a coding background, you can go for the GenC Elevate category. If you're hired under the agency category, you will be giving a designation as a trainee. In Cognizant, the trainee, they are known as programmer analyst trainee, and your salary package will be 4 lakh per annum. And what you can expect in the interview, you can expect either 2 rounds or 3 rounds of interview. In the first round, of course, it is an aptitude test, and in the second round it is technical questions plus the situational questions. And I'll be giving a detailed overview of the round 1. In the round 1, it is all about the aptitude challenge, and this isn't just about the maths. You can expect both reasoning, logical reasoning, and the verbal ability also. And under the aptitude, quantitative aptitude questions, you can expect the questions related to time, speed and distance, percentages, directions, ratio and proportion, profits, loss and discount, probability, time and work, calendar, symbol and rest, age, etc. Along with this one, you can expect the verbal questions as well as the logical reasoning questions also. Once you crack the round 1, you will be going to the round 2, which is a technical interview. So in technical interview, so this can be either conducted by one person, okay? When I say one person, this person will be asking you both the technical questions and the situational questions. When I say the situational questions, it is like, what did you do in a difficult, like this is the kind of question, what did you do when you were in a difficult scenario, how did you handle it, such kind of questions. Or this can be conducted in 2 rounds, where one person will be asking the technical questions and another person will be asking you the situational questions. And finally, if you have cracked the round 2, that's it, you have gained a position in Cognizant. Round 3, it's not actually something where you will be assessed. They'll be just asking you the certificates and everything, they'll be just validating everything. So if you have cracked round 1 aptitude test and round 2 the technical and the situational questions, yes, you have secured a position in Cognizant. So coming to round 2, anyway, here you can expect minimum 3 questions from your branch of study, okay? If you're studying in electronics and communication, you can expect 3 questions from the, or if you are in an instrumentation student, you can expect 3 questions, okay? So minimum 3 questions from your branch of study, and then another 3 will be from any computer related subject, okay? This will be a basic question, but yeah, surely it will be related to the computer science subject. And the third one is, here also you can expect 3 questions from the quantitative aptitude test or the logical reasoning. Yes, they gave me 3 questions related to speed, I think, percentage and profit or loss, okay? So I got 3 questions each from all these 3 category. Other than this, there is another set of questions they are asking is like the programming language or your technical skills. If you have mentioned any programming skills in your profile, then you will be asked to write the program in that skill. So be prepared for it. If you have mentioned like you have a coding experience in like particular language, then they will be asking you to write a program in that language in the interview itself, and they will be assessing you based on that also. Next set of question is surely they will be asking about your project. So the interviewer will ask you to explain the project that has been done as part of your engineering, or if you have done an internship they will be asking about it. This is to assess your knowledge about the project and how well you have involved in the project, and how uh, good team member are you in the project. So they'll be asking, maybe they'll be asking you like, say, what was your project in your eighth semester or something, and they will be asking more specific question like what was your involvement, what did you do, such questions like that. So be prepared about your project, and just know the A to Z of your project, okay. And the fourth set of questions you can expect is the situational questions. Yeah, be prepared for this question. So here is a sample, like maybe it will be related to your project, okay. So they will be asking like, okay, there was a difficult team member in your project which was not he was not listening to any of the suggestions, so how did you handle it? Or it may be a question like, um, there was a difficult scenario, what was the difficult scenario that you faced in your life and how did you overcome it, and what is your plus and minus, those questions. So yeah, try, like, go to Google and search for those questions, and make a sample answer for everything, okay. And yeah, then you're good with the situational questions. So finally they will be asking you about, like, they wanted to assess your communication skills, right? So so be ready to discuss the latest technology or skills that you have come across. It's not just about what you know, but how well you can express it, okay. So they asked me like, okay, are you like updated with the latest technology or skills, like, do you know something about that? And if you have come across anything new interesting technology, what was it? So basically, even if you have, if you don't have much knowledge about it, but try to express it properly, okay. This is because in these questions they are going to access your communication skill, how well you can communicate, your fluency, your grammar, and even your body language they are going to access through these questions. So this is round 2. So be prepared with all these questions, and then on the interview day, yeah, on the interview day, for round 2, it will be in person interview, either an online interview or an offline interview. So always, like, you wear a formal dress for the interview, don't be too much flashy or something. Go for some mild, very light color dresses, so you wear a formal dress. And the second thing is the punctuality. Be early for the exam, okay, I mean for the interview. If it is an online interview, be there at least 30 minutes or 20 minutes early. Set up everything and make sure everything is working, okay. And if it's a on-person interview, like, okay, make sure that you are early at the spot. And the third thing is your body language. So sit straight, okay. When you see, when the interviewer sees you, you should be confident, okay. You should be positive, don't be stressed, okay. Like, don't have a nervous face on you. Be pleasant, okay. Keep calm, keep relaxed, okay. They are also humans like you. So anyway, they are just going to ask you a few engineering questions, and that's it, okay. So be calm and be positive and greet your interviewer. So when you see them, say hello, how are you, how are you doing, okay. And if they say some, if they ask you how are you, you can say yes, I'm good, thank you, how are you. You can ask them also, okay. So that is a good body language. And the fourth thing is, this is a must thing, okay. You should have the knowledge about CTS. What is CTS? oh, how is Cognizant doing well in the market? What is Cognizant strategy? So now Cognizant is moving to the artificial intelligence platform. So be aware of what Cognizant is doing, like, and what are the services and everything. Make sure that you at least learn like something, so that you can speak about Cognizant for at least 5 minutes. Okay, that's it. The next thing is like I will say is that your resume. So make sure that you know everything in your resume. Okay, you should be familiar with all the things you have written in your resume. If you have copied anything from anywhere, if you don't know it, just remove it from your resume. Okay, so they will be going to your resume, and if they see anything, they'll be going to ask you, and if you don't know, that's bad. Okay, so write whatever you have done, whatever you know in the resume. Okay, and final thing is no before going to the final one, show an eagerness to learn. Okay, if they are saying that okay, you are an easy student, you are now studying electronics communication, so now we are a computer like software related company, you need to learn a particular skill. So say yes to that, express that you are flexible to learn any skills. Okay, you are eager to learn that, and you are flexible to adapt to any of the changes or any new skills domain and anything. So make sure that you are positive to all changes. And finally, um, be prepared to ask any questions to the person who is interviewing you. Okay, they'll be asking at the end of the interview, okay, fine, that's everything, do you have any questions for me? Then don't say no, I don't have any questions. mm, Maybe just prepare with at least one question, so that the interview become more interactive, and it's like will leave a positive response on you. um, just ask them how is it working in Cognizant. How how can you is there any opportunities to learn anything in Cognizant, anything like that. You can Google and you can find more questions. So this is all about the Cognizant interview. This should take at least 30 minutes. I mean, the round 2 should be at least 30 minutes. And I'm pretty sure that if you have prepared all the questions related to your technology, I mean the branch of study, anything related to computer, and you are well know, like you have well knowledge about your project, and you are good with the situational questions, I'm sure that the Cognizance interview is a very easy interview to crack. And if you have any questions, please let me know in your comment section. Okay. Thank you.